Hey guys, sorry I'm on my phone, but today we're going to be doing a full face of E.L.F. And to start off the video, or to start off the process, we are going to mask. So I have one of their sheet masks, and it's because dry skin is never in. This is their hydrating water sheet mask, so we're going to go ahead and get that on. Give me just a second. Open the little package here. Got your slimy little paper here. It's really soft. It's not one of the like parchment paper ones. There's actually a little bit of, I don't know, mush to this one or softness. So we'll go ahead and put this on. Alright, so this one says, use the single paper mask, hydrate, and nourish for glowing, healthy looking skin. The cooling formula leaves the skin feeling hydrated and refreshed. The sheet mask is enriched with purified water, aloe, and hyaluronic acid to help nourish and hydrate. Unfold and apply to clean, dry skin. Leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Alright guys, I will see you in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay guys, so I took the mask off, I patted in the serum, I went ahead and did my eyes off camera, please don't hate me. I didn't have an E.L.F. eyeshadow palette. I had a couple other bite sizes and my daughters confiscated them. Glitter on my lid is E.L.F. The liner here is their active no smudge liner. And I used their 3-in-1 mascara on there. So I did use E.L.F. on the eyes, I just didn't have a palette for the other colors. So we're going to go ahead and hop in and do complexion, and then we'll have a full face of E.L.F. minus the brown eyeshadow. So don't hate me. I want to prime and hydrate. So I'm going to take just a little bit of the Holy Hydration face cream, and this is really good for nighttime or under your makeup. You don't have to have it at a certain time of day, which is really nice. And it's just super hydrating. It makes your skin feel soft and plump. It's just amazing. And I normally try to keep this in this area here where I get the driest, and I'll get those patches that look crepey with my makeup. So I'll kind of hit my forehead wrinkles, my WTF wrinkles. If you've got my TikTok, you know what I mean. And the smile lines, just to kind of fill it in so that the foundation doesn't sink in, which their Satin Foundation, which I do use daily, doesn't sink in as bad as some of the other foundations I've tried from the drugstore. It is one of my favorites. A lot of people don't like the smell. I can get past it if it's a good foundation. I mean, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus smelled like paint, and we all loved it. So, we'll be using the E.L.F. Flawless Skin Foundation today, and I have their 16-hour camo concealer, but I wanted to try their HD lifting concealer, and I got that in the shade Fair. Normally, I'll let the moisturizer set for about 10 minutes before I do my makeup, just to make sure it's fully absorbed and you don't get peeling or balling up on your skin mixing so many products that haven't had a chance to absorb. So there's a little tip there if you didn't know that. Jelly Pop Primer. I was put on to this by Michaela Does the Makeup on TikTok. Absolutely stunning. She does a lot of reviews, and she gets a lot of PR, and she always is out on the lookout for a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip, which is one of my all-time favorite primers. I love the Illamasqua Hydro Gel. Is kind of the same concept. Hydro Veil. It goes on watery, it solidifies and becomes tacky, but this is more expensive than the milk. E.L.F. come in clutch. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of the Jelly Pop primer on. And I have recognized, whatever you want to say, just a couple pumps will do ya. But if you warm it up in your hands first, it becomes a little bit more watery. And then you can just kind of smear it in the areas. And it smells like watermelon. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this primer. And you get very little playtime with it, like it's already tacking up. You just gotta kind of press it where you need it and then kind of disperse it before it dries down. It does dry down pretty quickly. So I took 2 pumps originally. I'll take 1, like half a pump, just a little drop. Heat her up and make sure I hit like the areas I didn't get originally. Just to make sure that everything is primed. Get it off all the fingers. I love it, and it smells so good, guys. It smells so good. I'm sorry if I'm not looking directly at you. I'm still learning how to do all this. I don't know if they're getting better or getting worse. Maybe that's a conversation for in the comments. But we've primed, and then the last step of my priming, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'll take an E.L.F. setting spray. And I have their Matte Magic, which I love for work. It's not so matte that you look dusty, but it is a really nice, just clear, keep your oils at bay kind of setting spray. But since I'll be chilling at home today, I'm going to use the E.L.F. Dewy Setting Mist. I have been turned on to this for about a month now. Absolutely love it. I have a Hip Dot sponge I'm going to use for my foundation, but we will use this for what it's marketed for, which is the concealer. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in. And I'm actually getting to the bottom. So I'm going to run the dropper on my face in some areas. Just to get it started, spreaded. And the smell, it smells floral, kind of like a rich granny, but it is really good. This is also in the shade Natural. A lot. It blends out beautifully to like a medium coverage. So we're going to go ahead and blend. Dang it, I forgot to do my brows. Okay. Well, we will do the brows next. Well, after concealer. Alright guys, we are fully blended. And I absolutely love it. It's not super matte, so you do have a little bit of shine. And it's not so full coverage like Maybelline Superstay, but that's okay. I can get rid of my redness with this, and then any extra, we will use the concealer for. So, I'm going to bring this to you. So, she's blended. She's fabulous. We're about to be snatched. Okay, so I am a little worried about the powder products because I haven't tried them yet. It's kind of like a first impression, so we'll see. Next, we're going to go in with the concealer, and I did get this in the shade Fair, and I haven't used it yet, so we will see. Hopefully, she is not too light. Tiny, tiny, tiny little applicator, which is nice to get up in the creases. She should work. She should work. I'm going to start with a little bit because I haven't used this yet, and if I need more, I'll go in with more. I'm going to go directly under the eyes with it. It's kind of watery. It's not as thick as their camo concealer, which is good because that one was super thick, and I haven't tried the hydrating one, but the matte one was super matte and super drying, and I did look kind of crepey, but I was able to fix it with my powders. So we're gonna try it out here. I'm gonna let it set under my eyes a little bit longer just to get more coverage. I don't know if I like this sponge. It seems to be taking most of my product. I'll try the other end, maybe that'll... Yeah, guys, I don't like what this sponge is doing, so I'm going to set her aside. That's a miss for me. I'll go back over with my hip dot, because it literally ate my product off my face and was leaving weird, like, little splotchy marks. So we're going to go back to Miss Hip Dot. I think I'm going to have to reapply on my nose, but we're going to go with it. Alright. So go up, down, up, out. And we're just going to go with it. Other eye, and I'm kind of squeezing the sponge to get up in those creases. Bring it down, bring it up, bring it out. See how my nose is red again? I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye here. I mean, it looks good on camera. In person, I mean, I like it. It's not sinking into too many of my fine lines. I'm already getting a little cracking in my smile lines, but I'm used to that because I'm talking. I'm not sure, but we're gonna roll. So we move, as Jack would say, makeup by Jack. Oops, I do not have an e.l.f. setting powder. I must have emptied it. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Juno & Co powder to set my face. So let me set my face and I'll be right back. Okay guys, face is set, I'm back. Feeling gorgeous. Ooh, I'm ready to put some shape in it. Size blush and highlights. We've got the primer infused blush. This one's in Always Earthy. Real pretty natural orangey shade. Let me get her open. There's Always Earthy. It's really neutrally, or warm, I should say, not neutrally. But it's very understated. It's an understated blush, I guess. I got bronzer, which is what we'll use first. And this is in Perpetually Tan. I am hoping it'll be a good match. I did get a couple other blushes just in case. This one is in Always Rosy, which is a little bit more poppin' pink. And then I do have their little White Peach Duo, which comes with a little blush and a highlight. So we're going to jump on into that. First, I'm going to take my fluffy brush and we're going to hit up this bronzer. And I just dug my finger into it. Oh, alright. So it is pretty powdery when you put your brush in. Make sure you tap it off. And I'm just going to kind of slowly put pressure on this as it gets to my face because I'm worried it's going to be too warm. Because it looked like a blush when I got it. It is warming up my face. I mean, as you guys can see. But it's not like super bam, oh my god, you made a mark on your face and you can't blend it out. So we're just going to slowly sweep that on the cheeks. I think I put too much in that one spot. But we're going to put that on the cheeks, kind of contouring with it, because I do not have an e.l.f. contour. I don't even know if they have contour. Do they have contour? I remember them having the little 4-pan palettes, but I don't know if they have an actual just on its own contour. If they do, where you live or you've seen it, let me know. Alright, we're just going to bronze up. She's buildable. I'm liking this. I can still get my dimension, my definition, but I can blend her out so that she's not so bam in your face. I'm really enjoying that. And I think that's my fault for missing a patch with powder. User error. Get a little more on this side. Just a light dusting of the bronzer. It looks like I'm putting a lot on, but it's really not that pigmented all at once. So I'm just kind of sweeping that on the jowls. As much as I hate to say I have jowls, we're just kind of sweeping for a little bit of definition because, let's face it, I'm probably going to have to go in with a little bit of a contour palette. That is not E.L.F. So I'm trying to get as much dimension as I possibly can with the E.L.F. blush. Now, I wish you guys could see what I see. There we go. I really like that. It's warm. It's really warm. But this would be a great summer bronze. Just sun-kissed. I like it. I like it. And with this eye, I'm feeling stunning. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and contour. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of difference because I didn't use a massive amount of contour. I put too much right there. But just enough to give me a little bit more definition in my face. I don't like being over contoured because then your face looks fake. I want to be a natural beauty with makeup. Alright, moving forward, I don't know what blush to use. So we've got our rosy tone. We've got a peachy one. And then we've got the one that's almost the same color as the bronzer. Well, maybe we'll mix. We'll mix. So let's start off with the one that is close to the bronzer shade. And I'm going to try a little bit of this on my cheeks and see how I feel before I move on to another one. And they are very dusty. Very dusty. So make sure you're tapping off. And I'm just kind of dabbing that on the cheek. Oh, I like that. Dab. And this is still the same dip. And I'm kind of warming up that cheek slowly just by going over it a couple more times. And then you can pull downward like this way, not this way. And then you're going to sweep upward. You always want to go upward with your blush, your bronzer, all of it. You want to go upward so that you're lifting the face. Rosy, Miss Rosie, Miss Rosie. Alright, and I'm going to get a denser brush, and we're going to pick up some of that. Always Rosy. She's not as fallouty. She actually has no fallout, so. And we're going to dab her kind of towards the back. Oh, yeah, I like that. You guys can't even see that. I'm sorry. I will definitely show you. And I'm just kind of dabbing her towards the back. That way, I've got that color, I've got that warmth, but it's not all up in the front. If you like to put a little on your nose, now would be the time. Gives you that kind of, been out in the cold, cute, I'm cold vibes. And I do like to put my blush up here, just a little bit to kind of tie the whole face together. I know that may seem weird to some of you. Alright, so we are blushed. Let me show you the blush. It's not a huge difference, but you can see that I have blushed. Just a little bit, just a little something, because this is more of an everyday look. So I'm going to mix this with a little bit of another drugstore highlighter. I'm going to use a little bit of the peachy one, and then I'm going to use just a tiny bit of the Revolution Skin Kiss. If you've seen any of my other videos, I paid $2 for this, and I've been madly in love with it. Favorite palettes, let me know if you guys want to know. Favorite skincare, favorite makeup products in general. But I'm going to take my Moda highlight brush, and I'm going to dip her on in there, get her loaded up. Not a lot of fallout coming off of that one. And we'll see where she goes. She's cute. She's natural. She's very natural. Very that. Very glow from within highlight. So let's do the other side here. natural seeming. I'm going to hit the nose, hit the bridge. It's not really crazy, but you do see a little bit of a difference. See, you could see it on my chin. Let's hit the nose one more time. And then I'm going to hit above the brows right here. Highlight without the revolution. It's cute, it's pretty, it's natural, it's great for every day, and I do love this. I have used this a couple times before, but now we're going to bring in the big guns. I love highlight. If you know me, you know this. I love highlight. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, same brush, and this stuff is crazy. Are you ready? Oh, so gorgeous. I can't. And I paid $2, guys. $2 for this. Bam! Alright. Favorite lashes from E.L.F. are Flirtatious. Absolutely freaking stunning. I love these. I love Troublemaker is another amazing one. And Drama Queen is like that bitch. Really, that bitch. And their lashes are $4. And they always have sales running. So you could get them less than $4. And if you're like I used to be, and this is a lot of makeup for you, you can leave it here. You can just have your natural lashes. Lips. Lips, 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 lips. Okay, so I have a metallic liquid lip. And I have a brown lip liner. So we are going to try and make this work. So I've decided we're just going in with the lippy. We're just going in with the lippy. So first things first, you gotta wipe off the makeup you have on your lip. So let's find out. Alright. So this is like a bronzy lip. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Okay, it's more of a metallic sheen. Disregard my lip lining. But I like it. I think I like it. The pointed applicator actually does make it super easy to try to get that line. And the wand holds a lot of product. It doesn't necessarily go with the eye look, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, darling. I keep forgetting my brows. Okay, so this video has been a hot mess. But we're going to use the E.L.F. brow lift. And I'm just going to kind of fill in. And my brows do not match ever. Just so you know, they do not match ever. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. How do we feel? I feel beautiful. And my eyes are so green. But do you like it? Would you wear it? Let me know. Have you tried any of these products? Do you want to try these products? Is there another full face of you would like to see from me? Hopefully I'll be a little more prepared for whichever one that may be. I did decide against lashes just because my eyes are a little sore from doing all the crazy lashes the last couple of days. So these are my real little nubbies. But that mascara did some things, so I'm really enjoying that. And I hope you enjoyed this video today. Full face of E.L.F. complete. So kind of a full face. I don't know, but I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. What is that, and why is it on my face? Oh, Lord. I just dumped my powder all over myself. Oh, my God. Okay.